What is up, my friends? Good morning. Man, it is I mean, an absolutely beautiful Wednesday morning. It's Enchilada Day. Incidentally, it is the 4th of July. It is Independence Day. Here in Arkansas, that's everywhere. But I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you. We are at Lake Catherine State Park. There's our cabin right up there. There is Lake Catherine. There's the power plant. Got our own private dock. Fucking swing here, porch swing, to drink my coffee. Oh, damn, that's a washout. Man. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. I think I'm taking off until Monday. Unless they need me Thursday. Man, this is beautiful. Been out here fishing a little bit this morning, drinking some coffee, get my day started. This ain't like in the mornings when I wake up and take a shower and go to work. This morning I just got up and come out here and drank coffee. Independence Day, what does that mean to you? That means to me that America is a standalone country. Independence. We don't listen to other countries when it comes to our foreign policy, what we're doing. We don't take into account their interest. It's our interest. Because, see, we're not a colony for another country. We're America. Our interest is what matters to us. First, anyway. Now, we can always find some kind of way to make something mutually beneficial. But it needs to benefit us. Now, that's not to say that if it is something that someone else needs, like foreign aid, yeah, we should do that. It's not at all. And, people can take it to extremes, like they do with Trump all the time when he says something, but it's not an isolationist policy. It's America first, not America alone. And this will help America. In fact, it already is. As for taxes and tariffs and things that are happening now, let's just wait that out a little bit. It'll happen. And Congress is trying to undercut Trump and say, oh, we need power over this. He doesn't need to do that, this and that. Well, he's using all the powers that he was granted by the Constitution over time, and there's no need to take them away because those powers were granted to him for a reason. Granted to all presidents. They allow him to impose tariffs on other countries for national security, especially when countries like Canada are dumping steel here. They'll produce massive quantities of steel and sell it because they'll say it's supply and demand. You see, we have such a huge supply and your demand is so low that we can sell it for a whole lot cheaper than what your own countrymen sell it for. That's called dumping. They do that with all kinds of things. China is doing that constantly with everything. You see that little sticker that says made in China? That's how they do it. They sell that shit for so fucking cheap. And right now, even, they're taking advantage of the internet. And they're doing so many things in so many ways with free shipping. And I know you, as well as me and everybody else, has wondered often, well, if you're intelligent, has often wondered, how in the hell can they ship me something for free from China? because they get these massive fucking freighter boats, like as big as an oil tanker. If it takes you 2 or 3 weeks to get it, that's why. They pack these fucking boats, big, huge, giant boats, or even big, huge, giant airplanes, but mostly the boats with shipping containers full of this shit, and they ship it all over here at once. So you have to wait in queue until they ship your shit. Man, I love this. Look at that. So they're taking advantage of all kinds of laws. They're using our loopholes. So the president is using every single bit of power. He's scratching and clawing, trying to get this shit done because he knows that Congress is impeding. That there are people on both sides, the swamp, who are trying to stop him from doing these things that have held America back and propped other countries up over the years. You know, it's not such a bad deal to give up a little bit of something to help other nations out. But this strategy that Obama had, and I know this is unpopular because Obama was God or some shit like that, but the strategy the man had in everything was to weaken us and prop other nations up. And you don't have to do that. Like, he lead from behind. I know you heard him say that. He bowed to everybody, even if it's was in a nation where their customs aren't to bow to people. He was subservient to everybody. He apologized to everybody for everything he possibly could. You wonder what I'm looking at? There's a man fishing right out there. He's sitting there watching me, listening. It's a little unnerving. But yeah, this Paris Accord, we were giving away hundreds of billions of dollars to other nations. Did you know that? We funded that. Other nations gave little, but that's just like NATO. We were funding NATO. Other nations aren't funding that, and they don't listen to us. They vote against us in so many things, it's ridiculous. Should we pull out of NATO? No. But we can threaten, and we can fucking shake up these little fucking bastards. Justin Trudeau. Man, he is harming his country more than any other fucking... Well, no, I can't say that because Merkel is doing the same shit. Except she's harming all of the Europeans. All of the Europeans. The whole of Europe. And not by helping other people out. By taking them in and making them citizens. If you're a refugee, yeah, seek refuge. But when it's time for you to go back home, fucking go back home. That's how it works. And build your own nation back up. Use what you've learned here in our nation while you were waiting to go back home. And go back home. And make your country great again. Ah, it's so beautiful out here. There are fish jumping everywhere. I think I might go see if I can find the right bait. Independence is important. We don't need to be subservient to other nations. We need to be partners with other nations. We don't need to be propping up other nations and supporting other nations. We have treaties that force us to do such now. We should not get out of those treaties. We should honor them. I don't know if our president believes that too. I know what we should do. Shouldn't be worried about what all these people are saying is going to happen and what the president's going to do. Listen to what the president says he's going to do. And not on Twitter. Twitter is a black hole. Twitter is his way, and I don't know why people don't get it yet. Twitter is his way of steering people away from what he's doing. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. This is my tweet. Look at 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 my tweet. While back here, he's doing all kinds of shit to MAGA. They're not even paying attention. Which is what he wants. The media just jumps at so many conclusions. They just don't even make sense. That's why they have retractions all the time. And I don't even know if they're even giving retractions, really. They may post something and then delete it. I don't know. But I don't know how they can do what they're doing. They've lost all credibility with me. All of them. Now there's all the fake news, and you can tell they're posting the same shit with the same headlines. It's all coming from the fucking AP. 49% of people think Trump is a racist. Well, that means the majority don't. But see, they're not representing it the way it should. You know what this tells me? This country is just as divided as it was when we elected him. Only people are leaving the Democratic Party left and right. The people who leave the Republican Party seem to be forming more of a libertarian type thing. But the people who leave the Democrat Party are straight up coming over to the Republicans because they're realizing all the lies that they're being told. I have one wonderful friend on here that is just absolutely sure that they're going to take away Medicaid and get rid of any benefit that anybody has. And it's not true. This bill is totally different. They're not going to do that. And if they do restructure, it's going to be a totally different program. He's making things better. In every other way, why wouldn't you trust him in this way? No one trusts the man. I'm not so sure that I blindly go along with everything he says or does. Some of it I roll my eyes because I know it's bullshit. He's talking about all the books he's written yesterday on Twitter. He ain't written no book. He wrote, well, he won. And he didn't even write that. So, he's just trolling the shit out of everybody. That's all Twitter's for. Twitter is not binding. Twitter is nothing. Twitter is just bullshit. Twitter's fun. It's kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to go find a bait. And I'm going to get on a fish. Even though I've been here 7 times fishing and never caught a fish. I love you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Find some fireworks tonight. Eat and drink. Enjoy your family and friends. And absolutely, keep on being bad motherfuckers. Celebrate your country. Celebrate your nation. Celebrate your family. Be awesome. Alright. I love you. I'm praying for you. Please pray for me. Y'all have a good one.
Lil Doggy!